All right, we ready? Yeah. All right, my name is Jonathan Parker, and the piece that I'll do for you tonight is the first and shortest installment of a body of work I call A Man's Worth. So let's get into it. It's time to wake up, stretch the limbs that are stiff, the smell of reality, such a sickening whiff, for maybe it's Elmer's glue. Dripping a bit from every part of you that sticks to the script. A harder few, powerful with no gimmicks, disconnected, surviving the world on a battery-powered premise, batting 1,000 pitches, because they realized their eye wasn't on the ball, but rather a soured vision. In a world well endowed with women, man's priority is to mount if you want a mission, hound them to call them bitches. And of course, if they take a shit in the house, they're bound to be found in ditches, for real. Lonely and heartbroken cause dads plant flags at pink ponies, blowing cigar smoke. And the loans he done borrowed keep moms from pushing a full grocery cart load. Now it's vicious. It's a dog-eat-dog world where we strive for a life surrounded in all pearls and the riches. Luxury lodging with no worries, but surely we can't all be the counts of a Monte Cristo out the prison. So next time you talking that bull mess about how I need money and women, with full chest, just know I figured out. A man's worth is not measured by what he has, but what he can live without. Thank you.
We're a commercial airline black market. That's Sid, Greta, and Tyler, and I'm Roshni, and we're an all-girls band. So actually, there was kind of something I wanted to say. If you'll bear with me. I was just watching a movie called A Time to Kill. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that movie, but it's about an African American guy with a family, and he lived in Mississippi. And one day his daughter was raped and almost killed by a couple of really racist people. And the whole movie is about how this man went and killed those two people because they had raped his daughter, and it just had a lot of violence and like racial tension, and it really got me to thinking about how lucky I am to be here with all of you guys who love me, and how all of us, even though we're from different backgrounds, can just hang out, play music, not have to worry about our lives or safety. And I don't know, I'm just really thankful to be a part of Under the Couch and this wonderful community. So,
I love you!
If you're ever feeling down, whenever, just remember that there's people here who love you, and we're always going to love you and never hurt you. So, which is why we're about to perform a song about arson.
There's Sid.
There's Sid.
She's in her skin.
Also, Sid and Tyler are just really, really, really hot today.
What? Super hot.
Yes, super hot.
He looks
fine.
Where is
Daniel Hart mixed
Where is Tyler?
Daniel
He looks like Daniel Hart on a normal day.
He looks like Daniel Hart and Jack Thompson had a love
Wait,
child.
who's Daniel Hart? Maybe
Damn.
You don't know.
Tanika, damn.
Girl, are you a pop star?
Cause
Damn!
Alright.
You have the most delicate, like, damn.
So does anybody have any jokes? Well, they're still sitting.
Just a lot of jokes.
How do you make holy water?
How?
You boil the hell out of it.
Alright.
Tell another one.
Another one.
Thanks.
Oh, God.
Buddha.
That was so cute,
Okay, let's go.
Are you ready? Are you ready, kids?
I know some of the vocals, so we're gonna try that out together.
I'd better to see you frown.
Here to see you die.
Damn.
Die.
Potato,
Potato.
tomato,
Tomato.
Clearly, y'all still see signs, right?
Tornado. What is it?
If not, I'll be
Like
like,
what
let's see.
color do I think it is? Whatever
What
related
two
to.
colors? It's not like a trick question.
It's like white ball.
Yeah, oh yeah, give it to me. Because apparently some people see it as no, it's just it's literally two different pictures. We're gonna laugh right there. Yeah, it's literally two different no, it's blue.
close precision. He starts to notice empty bottles of gin.
Can you hear me?
Let's start over.
Now you can
Okay,
tell
let's start
your
over.
man.
She pins her fingers with the close precision. He starts to notice empty bottles of gin and takes a moment to assess the sin she's paid for. A lonely speaker in a conversation. My words are swimming through his ears again. There's nothing wrong with just a taste of what you paid for. Say what you mean, tell me I'm right, and let the sun rain down on me. Give me a sign, I wanna believe. Whoa, Mona Lisa, you're guaranteed to run this town. Whoa, Mona Lisa, I pay to see you frown. He senses something called a desperation. Another dollar, another day. And if she had the proper words to say, she would tell him, but she'd have nothing left to sell him. Say what you mean, tell me I'm right, and let the sun rain down on me. Give me a sign, I wanna believe. Whoa, Mona Lisa, you're guaranteed to run this town. Whoa, Mona Lisa, pay to see you frown. Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa, please, yeah, please, please, yeah. Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa, please, yeah, please, say what you mean, tell me I'm right, and let the sun rain down on me. Give me a sign, I wanna believe. Whoa, Mona Lisa, you're guaranteed to run this town. Whoa, Mona Lisa, I pay to see you frown. Say what you mean, tell me I'm right, and let the sun rain down on me. Give me a sign, I wanna believe. There's nothing wrong with just a taste of what you've paid for.
All right, so no, I'm not wearing pants. As a matter of fact, it is no pants open mic. Therefore, I am not wearing pants. All right, so this first song that I want to do tonight is called "Stuck in a Moment You Can't Get Out of" by U2.
everything in this world. There's nothing you can throw at me that I haven't already heard. I'm just trying to find a decent melody, a song that I can sing in my own company. I never thought you were a fool, but darling, look at you. Oh, you gotta stand up straight and carry your own weight. Those tears are going nowhere, baby. You've got to get yourself together. You've got stuck in a moment and you can't get out of it. Don't say that later will be better. Now you're stuck in a moment and you can't get out of it. I will not forsake the colors that you bring, the nights you filled with fireworks, they left you with nothing. I am still enchanted of the light you brought to me. I listen through your ears, and through your eyes I can see. And you are such a fool to worry like you do. Oh, I know it's tough, and you can never get enough. What you don't really need now, my oh my. You've got to get yourself together. You've got stuck in a moment and you can't get out of it. Oh love, look at you now. Got yourself stuck in a moment and you can't get out of it. I was unconscious, half asleep. The water's warm till you discover how deep. And I wasn't jumping, for me it was a fall. It's a long way down to nothing at all. Baby, you've got to get yourself together. You've got stuck in a moment and you can't get out of it. Don't say that later will be better. Now you're stuck in a moment and you can't get out of it. And if the night runs over, and if the day won't last, and if your way should falter along that stony path, and if the night runs over, and if the day won't last, and if your way should falter along that stony path, it's just a moment, this time will pass.
All right, I want to do one more, and I pretty much think I know the words to this song, but if I fuck anything up, just bear with me, please.
Mother, do you think they'll drop the bomb? Mother, do you think they'll like this song? Mother, do you think they'll try to break my balls? Oh, Mother, should I build the wall? Mother, should I trust the government? Mother, should I run for president? Mother, do you think they'll put me in the firing line? Ooh, is it just a waste of time? Hush now, baby, baby, don't you cry. Mother's gonna make all of your nightmares come true. Mother's gonna put all of her fears into you. Mother's gonna keep you right here under her wing. She won't let you fly, but she might let you sing. Mother's gonna keep baby cozy and warm. Ooh, baby. Ooh, babe. Oh, baby, of course Mother's gonna help build the wall. Mother, do you think she's good enough? For me? Mother, do you think she's dangerous? To me? Mother, will she tear your little boy apart? Ooh, Mother, will she break my heart? Hush now, baby, baby, don't you cry. Mama's gonna check out all your girlfriends for you. Mama won't let anyone dirty get through. Mother's gonna wait up until you get in. Mother will always find out where you've been. Mama's gonna keep baby healthy and clean. Ooh, babe. Ooh, babe. Oh, baby, you'll always be baby to me. Mother didn't need to be so high. Thank you.
I was drunk again, causing accidents. I think I should be a little more confident in myself, in my skin. Take me home, home. Take me home, home. 'Cause I chance in these four walls. He don't recognize me anymore, but I thought you might take me home, home, take me home, home. Now he's moving close, my heart in my throat. I won't say a word, but I think he knows that I've barely slept since the night he left. His body always kept mine inside of it. Keep the nightmares out, give me mouth to mouth. I won't say a word, take me to your house. Take me home, home. Take me home, home. Take me home, home. Take me home. Thank you. And if Alex McIntyre would come to the stage, please. I just realized we haven't actually practiced what we're about to do, so this should be fun. It's gonna be great. Yay! Yeah.
No panic.
Ignore the pants. Hush. Yeah, come on, man. I'm wearing no pants under my pants, all right?
Okay. So. So, this is a song I wrote, and you probably all know the words. It's a song about the person that makes you happy when you see them, and your day just gets better. Just like start so I know what tempo you're going at. It could rain all day, the skies could all be gray. I won't mind, as long as I get to see you. I could stand headaches and even stomach aches. I won't mind, as long as I get to see you. 'Cause even bad days, they won't get me down. And even worse days, they don't see me frown. And no matter what bad may come my way, I'll be okay, as long as I get to see you. La da da, la da 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 da. I could miss my ride and have to walk 6 miles. Wouldn't care, oh, 'cause I know that you'd be there. And I may break my bones, visit the hospital, but I'll be fine. Come and hold my hand all night, 'cause even bad days, what bad may come my way, I'll be okay. As long as I get to see you, la da da, la da 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 da. Oh, oh, oh. Darling, take my hand and say you'll be my man. We'll be alright. Sleeping soundly through the night, and there will be no roads that leave you all alone. Just stay with me, 'cause I know we'll be happy. We'll leave in bad days, they don't get me down, and even worse days, oh no, they won't see me frown. And no matter what bad may come my way, I'll be okay, as long as I get to see you. Thank you.
Okay, cool. So thanks to Roshni for the skirt. Makes me feel like I'm not wearing pants. I'm not wearing pants under my pants. I told you guys. That's okay. So the song I'm gonna play first is by a little band called Linkin Park. When you feel you're alone, cut off from this cruel world, your instincts telling you to run. Remember your love, these angel faces, the faces will bring you right back here when life leaves us blind. Love keeps us kind. It keeps us kind. When you suffered enough and your spirit is breaking, you're growing desperate from the fight. Remember you're loved and you always will be. This melody will bring you right back home when life leaves us blind. Love keeps us kind when life leaves us blind. Love keeps us kind. Oh, thanks. It's gonna be okay. So the second song I'm gonna do, some of you may know it. Sing along if you like. But one of my best friends in the world and I are playing a show tomorrow night here under the couch. We're in a band called Chicken Dinner Faceplant, and it's our last show for the foreseeable future. So come out and see us. We have a few surprises for you. I was walking through a field one day when I saw this little guy standing in my way. He said, hey, won't you spend the day with me? That'll be alright. He wiggled his nose and I wiggled mine. Bunnies are so cute, they cannot play the flute, that's right. But what they lack, they'll make up and fluff, oh yeah. So I brought him home, showed him to my mom. Said, hey, what are you doing with that thing? I said, hey, that's not a thing, that's my new best friend. He wiggled his nose and I wiggled hers. Bunnies are so cute, they cannot play the flute, that's right. But what they lack, they'll make up and fluff, oh yeah. My bunny has a first name, it's B-U-N-N-Y. My bunny has a second name, it's B-U-N-N-Y. My bunny's name is Bunny Bunny, and he is super fly. Bunny Bunny is super funny, and he don't even try. Bunny 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 Bunny, yeah. Bunny 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 Bunny, yeah. Bunnies are so cute, they wiggle their noses, they cannot play the flute, that's right. But what they lack in musicianship, they'll make up and fluff, oh yeah. The bunnies are so cute, they wiggle their noses, they cannot play the flute, that's right. But what they lack in musicianship, they'll make up and fluff, oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm a friend of Zane's. Yeah, I literally walked in here like an hour ago randomly because I've only been in under the couch once in my 3 years here. So I was like, shit, let's give it a try. All right, what else is on the list? Yeah, I've like violated the first law of stand-up comedy. I've actually brought up my little notebook with me. I will say you guys are the smallest crowd I've ever performed for. There it is. Yeah, you guys are the smallest, but seeing as this is my second performance, you're also the second biggest. So yeah, give yourselves a hand for being my second biggest crowd. Yeah. It's much better to hear second biggest in this scenario than it is from your girlfriend. Yeah. I was gonna go with the no pants thing, but like I'd rather buy you guys dinner first. Get to know you a little better. So I just came back from Chile. I spent 5 months there studying abroad. Had some new experiences, exposed myself to a new country. That's illegal there too, it turns out. But while I was there, I experienced the weird thing of trying to explain American culture, which is apparently a thing, to other people. Like especially the dichotomy of the North and the South. I had to explain how that works while I was in Chile. Like, and the way I explained it was, The South is congenially racist, and the North is militantly tolerant. And I'm gonna give you guys a quick precursor. I'm allowed to talk about race because according to the SAT, I'm Hispanic, and society says I can make all the racist jokes I want. So basically, congenially racist means that like my friends will invite me to a Cinco de Mayo party and say that they made tacos specially for me. And like that's racist, but I'm not gonna say no because I love free tacos. And then I was in the North. I was up in Boston actually because I got family up in Boston, hanging out with some friends there. And they're like, "What do you want to eat?" And I'm like, "Well, shit, let's go Taco Bell." And they're like, "No, Andres. We do not have to go to Taco Bell just because society says so. Let's go eat Chinese food instead." I was like, "Guys, I don't want Taco Bell because I'm Hispanic. I want Taco Bell because I'm high." It's not a race thing. I became an uncle recently. Yeah. I don't know why people congratulate me for that because I'm 95% sure it's not my kid. Yeah. But yeah, she's cute, although she shits everywhere. But I will say the one relationship that got weirder now that I am an uncle, that I have a niece, is the one with my brother-in-law. Because now there's just living proof that he fucked my sister. I know it's a little grody. Like he has a T-shirt that says "I make adorable babies," and then the baby has a T-shirt that says "adorable baby." All that says to me is I impregnated your sister, and I'm wearing the proof as a necklace. Yeah, it's a weird one for me. Family's weird overall. I come from a particularly strange family. I have a Hispanic mother married to a really redneck stepfather. And the reason I say he's super redneck is because he recently traded one of his guns for a four-wheeler, which he hauls with his recently bought pickup truck. Yeah, I love the guy. Hold up, we're gonna go through. Flip a page now. Let me see. I actually consider myself Southern personally. Like, despite the fact that I am Hispanic, I'm a Southern gent. Respect women. I saw a woman walking towards a door the other day. Held it open for her. Fucking bitch never said thanks. She and the rest of the plane just started screaming. Yeah. I told someone in Chile that I worked at a Panera for the longest time. Yeah, I worked in the food industry to pay college bills. They didn't know what a Panera was, so the way I explained it was, it's like if a Starbucks fucked a Subway and just created this white girl Nirvana. I also had to explain to South Americans why avocado is just white girl cocaine in the United States. Like, in South America, avocado is normal for them. They eat it literally with every single meal, but here, it's the only vegetable I've seen people try to pay for something that wasn't money. Like, I got offered phone numbers while I was working at Panera. I said no just because the people who frequent Panera are not the people I can date. They always fail the first question I ask on a date. And the first question I ask, I think, is the best question you can ask, is, "I'm a Gryffindor, what are you?" Now, there are 4 wrong answers to this question. First one, not stable. First wrong answer to this question is, "Oh my God, I'm an Alpha Phi." Second one is Gemini. I want to say, God damn, I'm pulling a Rick Perry. I can't remember the third. But the fourth one is obviously Hufflepuff because, yeah, good finders and all, but they are particularly good finders. I'm liberal arts at Georgia Tech, and we are the Hufflepuffs of Georgia Tech. We're really great finders. So I have the 3 traditional alternatives to dating, which are alcohol, drugs, and porn. You know, for entertaining yourself. Alcohol-wise, doesn't work that great because I'm a terrible drunk. I like to fight people when I'm drunk. I'm the guy that you're like pulling out of the bar, like, "I'm so sorry, he's an asshole, I'm sorry." And apologize to your midget friend as well. Fantastic. I've been needing a fighting buddy. Problem is yeah, but I'm a shitty fighter. I fight like I swim. I like to say I fight like I swim like I fuck. It's called doggy style. And then when I get home, I'm a bit like a Roomba when I'm drunk. Just kind of like bumping into shit like, oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck me. So yeah, that's my drinking life. It's not fantastic. Drugs-wise, I mean, I actually had a friend who told me that weed is good for class. That's bullshit, first of all. But to his credit, I ate 2 brownies before going into a calc lecture, and I have never understood Freudian psychology as well as I did while staring at my teacher's left ear for about an hour. The last one is obviously porn, the last great alternative. Problem for me with porn are 2 things. First one's plot holes. Like, those are the only holes I can't tolerate in porn, are plot holes. Like, why is sexy student learning sexy quantum physics from sexy tutor? She turned 18 yesterday. There's no fucking way she's learning quantum physics right now. Second one is that blanket fort fuck with your socks on isn't a category. Apparently it's a niche market. None of you are laughing because none of you guys want that either. I use Tinder. Does anyone here use Tinder? I won't. Yeah, see, this is a place free of judgment. It's a place free of judgment. Beautiful. Things I've noticed about Tinder, though, like one of the words that kept popping up everywhere for the longest time was hottie toddy. I didn't know what that was for a while. Turns out it's a Mississippi State thing, but for the longest time, I just thought it was white girl Illuminati. Because let's face it, if white girls were to have an Illuminati, it would start at Mississippi State. The other thing I've noticed is a lot of girls like to put Jesus comes first on their Tinder bios. And I respond, I don't know who this Jesus guy is, but babe, I'll make sure that you come first. A lot of girls say they only swiped right for my dog, but like he's gay, so I know because he only fucks stuffed male giraffes. Yeah. So yeah, those are my lovely 3 alternatives. I own a car. Does anyone here own a car? No? Yeah. Well, that's actually a rarity on a college campus. This worked better in Chile, which, you know, South America, so no one owns a car. Yeah, I sold it like last week. It was very sad. 94 Buick Park Ave, which is an old lady car. Like, when she used it for trips to the grocery store and trips to the bingo hall. It's in the hands of a younger person, so I used it for trips to the grocery store and to hide dead hookers in the trunk. But I loved that car. I had a lot of great experiences. Not sex, because you do not pick up pussy in a car that has bench seats. And as a cassette player. Yeah, mixtapes, don't do it anymore for anybody. But I did try to race my car once. And like, I pulled up to a stoplight, and the guy pulled up next to me, a beaner pulled up next to me. And when I say beaner, I don't mean a derogatory term for a Mexican. I mean people who wear beanies all year round, regardless of the weather. I'll say a beaner pulls up next to me, and he has a piece of shit car too, so he rolls down his window. I mean, he literally rolls it down. And I'm like, oh shit, beaner wants to talk. Fuck yeah. So he's like, hey, ese. I should mention now, he's Mexican, by the way. Ese, that's a nice car, man. You want to race? I was like, oh, fuck yes, eh? So we like roll our windows up really, really quick because we need all the aerodynamics we can possibly get. Light turns green, he fucking floors it. I fucking floor it. He sets out at 35 miles an hour because that's top speed. And my car did its best impression of Lindsay Lohan's career. Yeah, it just kind of looked good for like a second, then just imploded. Yeah. I was a cheap shot at Lindsay. Yeah, I fucking love Parent Trap too. That's the sad part. Like, Yeah, I have one great story from when I was in Chile. Like the one event, cataclysmic event that will forever change my life while I was in Chile. This could be the story I end on, unless I decide to throw in a couple other jokes. But I was riding the train back from class because I was studying there, and I'm not a badass. I can't train surf, so I like reached up to grab the rail, and something out of the corner of my eye stopped me. There was a used condom tied to the handrail. And I know it's a used condom because I've seen plenty from when I'd get back to my dorm after being exiled. So I'm seeing this used condom, and me and my friend Jamie are like, holy shit, what do we do? Should we get the train police on this? Is this in their job description to deal with train condoms? Oh my God. And then this series of events unfolded that I wish I could say that I wanted to stop it, but part of me wanted to see it play out. There was a woman sitting a few rows back with a baby on her shoulder. And train stops, she gets up because it's her stop, and you know babies like to grab shit, guys. So I just watched as this baby, his eyes just latched on to the jizzy mobile hanging above him. And baby met his arch nemesis, birth control. And I'll cut this short by saying he was teething. Yeah, Chile forever changed my life. I'm gonna end with one that I've been meaning to use. Wrote it today. Because I recently had to sell my car, of course, now I see car commercials everywhere, and they actually offer some kind of opportunity, because I'm like, holy shit, I could possibly buy that car if I wasn't massively in debt. I saw one for like a Toyota Corolla, and its tagline was, at 38 miles per gallon, you can't help but feel like royalty. Fuck you. At 38 miles per gallon, I feel like an environmentalist. I don't feel like royalty. My royalty car gets maybe 5 miles per gallon because of the solid gold paint job it has. It has a mini bar in the back. It's driven by whoever the ethnic minority is in that country that I'm controlling. And has the capacity to launch an airstrike. Thank you, guys.
Hello, everybody. My name is Tom. You may know me from such bands such as the Merry-Go-Rounds and Dalai Lama, who are playing tomorrow, by the way. You guys should go see it. But I'm not doing anything really musical tonight. I don't know how many of you remember that open mic a few nights back when Gabe told his marijuana story. Hold on. This thing is weird. But yeah, this is in that vein. This is the story of the second time I did acid in Germany. And, all right. The year was 2013. Capitalism had not yet reached its final form, but I was still working at an internship. It was about, I think this was the end of it, toward like July, where I had moved to an entirely new city, which was great because my landlord didn't speak English, so that was a fun thing. But anyway, I was there. I didn't really know anybody. Like, all my friends were back in the other city. So I was, I was busy, but I was also kind of lonely. So I'm like, hey, I talked to my friends on Facebook. Why don't I come visit Munich, which was the big city where everyone was. Why don't I come visit Munich next weekend and hang out with you and Artur, which Artur was my old, not roommate, but he was in the room next to me. He was this great, insanely gay, insanely drug-friendly guy who was just tons of fun to be with. But anyway, the weekend comes. I get on the train to Munich. It's late morning. I plan to get there about 1 because we're going to go to the beach because there's a river that runs through Munich, and there's like a kind of sort of beach on the river that goes through. And so I meet up with Mark, the other guy. We go find Artur. He's at the beach. And the first thing out of his mouth is, let's go swimming. There is a nude beach down the river. And my friend says, yeah, let's go. And so I don't know. I had nothing better to do, so Mark and I, we got in the river. We swam over this weird concrete barrier thing, which I don't think we really should have swum over. But eventually, we go under this bridge, and lo and behold, is in the middle of Munich, the nudist colony, or the nudist beach. Now, for those of you who think this was like a sexual kind of thing, it's like the German culture, it's called Freikörper culture, free body, where it's like nudity is not really a sexual thing, but also everyone was old dudes, so it also wasn't. So our tour, Mark and I, we go to the beach, we hang out for a while with his friends, who are also gay, who are not naked, thankfully. And honestly, they were really great people. We had a good time just hanging out on a blanket, drinking beer, talking about stuff. But eventually, they decide, hey, let's go to the club. And again, nothing better to do. So I thought it would be fun, so I went. Now, our tour, I don't know, some of you old hands at UTC may have heard me tell the elevator story, which is the first time I did acid in Germany. He is the same guy who enabled that, so you probably see where this is going. We get to this kind of like, it was like an old American military base on the outskirts of Munich that they just took some of it and transformed it into like this dance club thing. It was sketchy as hell, but it was awesome because there were like 3 floors and each had like a different like music theme going on. And so, because it was our tour's favorite music was Psytrance, we go to that floor. And all of a sudden, our tour starts pulling out tabs and giving them to his friends. So I look at Mark, who had never done anything like this. I'm like, dude, you got to do this. It's fun. And so he only had one left, so we split it. He took half, I took half. And honestly, there's nothing quite funny yet, but it was just a really good night. The experience was like being super drunk and zero memory. But the fun had to end because this was a Saturday and I had work on Monday, so I didn't want to be like completely fucked over for when I got to work. And so at about 3 a.m., I told our tour and everyone else, all right, I really got to go. I mean, I still had some sense of mind. I really got to go. This is awesome. You guys are great. I'll see you later. And I mean, I'm trying, this is purely from memory. I don't have notes, so if I stumble a bit, please bear with me. At that point, yeah, that's when I tried to wander back to the train station while high. I mean, it was mainly successful because Germany and Europe is basically set up to allow you to do that. There's like all this automated transit, and no one really gives a damn. And so you have to assume that like a lot of people are in the same boat. So I finally get to the train station, upon which discovering that the last train back to Ulm, the city I live in, left at 3. The next train is not till 6. Yep. So I didn't know anything else better to do, so I found a warm piece of floor and laid down and tried to go to sleep. Now the thing is, I found that place because there were 3 other people sleeping on the floor there. All right, so I just picked out a spot. It was really actually warm. They like heat their floors or something because it was actually comfortable, not nearly the worst place I've slept. But anyway, I actually fall asleep pretty quickly, but I'm woken up because one of the guys next to me, the freaking police are there like talking to him. And I'm like, shit, don't look at them. Just pretend you're asleep. And eventually they go away. And finally, it's almost 6 a.m. The next train's about to leave. So I kind of get up, you know, assemble my dignity from sleeping on the train station floor, and go to the train. I end up picking a seat way in the back where I thought that no one was going to disturb me. Boy, howdy, was I wrong. So this requires a bit of background. These 4 guys came on the train, and they were obviously celebrating one of their bachelor parties. Because in Germany, one of the cultural things is if one of your friends is getting married, you get the whole squad out and you take like a box of random shit and you try and sell it to strangers. And it's apparently this thing, and people actually buy this stuff. So anyway, these guys, their thing, they just had a box of random junk, but their thing was one of the guys had like this squeaky little pig toy. And it started out fairly innocuous. You know, I was just trying to sleep. But I was still listening. They were making fun of me in German, saying, he's probably high and shit. But then one of the guys, like, came right next to me and just farted in my face. And, like, the process that went through my mind right then and later was, okay, Tom, you can't beat someone up because you will be flattened and the police will come and you will be beat up and high in a foreign country. And you'll probably be fired. So all I do is wordlessly just move up to the next compartment. No, it was 2 more. I wanted to get away from these guys. But, okay, the train starts moving, but only half an hour later, who should come up selling their random shit? Mr. Squeaky Pig with same guy who farted, like squeezing that thing, making the fucking squeak noise, and like trying to sell shit to these like 2 girls who were sitting across the aisle from me. Now, he sees me, and I just give him a fucking death glare. Like, I tried to stop his fucking heart with my eyes. He left me alone and tried to, like, sell shit and, like, flirt with the girls. But then all of a sudden, I stopped paying attention. What do I hear in my left ear? I just, like, again, I had to fight back the urge, just grab that shit out of his hand and throw it out the window at the risk of being flattened, because this was a big guy. So again, I move again. He follows me again, trying to sell shit. And so there's only one more fucking compartment in the train. At this point, we're over halfway there. And the great ending to that was I get to the compartment. I'm like trying to take a nap, and all I have is the towel from the beach, the nude beach. I put it on myself like a blanket, and all of a sudden, this fucking 4 people across from me start making fun of me again in German. And there was nowhere else to go, so I had to just sit there, or else find the Squeaky Pig guy again. But then finally we get back, which means I wasn't back, which really meant a 40-minute bus ride back to my house and then a 5-minute walk. But I don't remember that part. I eventually got home. So, yeah, that do or don't do acid in Germany. I don't know.
Cool. You have to forgive my friend. He's a drummer and he doesn't understand not drumming. Actually, no, it's just because he's a CS major. Anyways,
trying to go front snapping. I
need this mic to really come back. No leg cover bands. No leg cover bands.
So we're in a band called the Organ Machines, and yeah, this is the thing we do.
I win, baby. I'm having too much fun. I'm having too much
Very first summer, when you really got to know your friends, they always and coming up for air with the bands, the black cloud rising, the rougher seas coming ahead, then you just left. Middle of the summer, when the waves toppled away friends, we all saw it coming, but you just had to lie and pretend. That's never how you do it. Nobody looked at it that way but you. Oh, we all saw it drowning. So open up your doorstep. Hello, we're here. No, we're not.
Do it anyways.
And did you miss us when you left?
reality? And is it brighter in your world? It was the middle of the summer when the waves toppled over your friends. We all saw it coming. You just had to lie and pretend. It's never how you do it. Body looked at it that way but you. Oh, we all saw him drowning, but you were the one with the blood on your hands singing. It's never how you do it. Nobody looked at it that way but you. Oh, we all saw him drowning. It's never how you knew it. Nobody looked at it that way but you. Oh, we all saw him drowning, but you were the one with the blood on your hands singing. I never saw the water so clear, but there's a red oil spill hanging over his ceiling in the dead of night. I hope you see those waves